Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we are discussing that full moon that's happening on August 15th at 7:29 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. It's happening in Aquarius, and for you, that is in a nice, comfortable trine, which is trine energy is a very gentle, supportive energy, like a triangle, very supportive, right? And it's happening in your 9th house of higher knowledge, higher learning, research, communication with spirit, and these are lovely. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this full moon being in Aquarius at the degree that it's at, it's all about releasing yourself from a negative situation that's not working. The opportunity is here to cut something out. So we just came out of that eclipse energy of Capricorn, and so then there's steps that come after it. So this is like a first step, an opportunity to release something in order to allow the changes to occur that should be happening in your life as you grow and develop and look, you have divine consciousness. So yes, that 9th house aspect of being in connection with spirit is in focus. So, and part of this is about understanding that you are beautiful and you are wonderful and you are human and you make mistakes. And so it's about that divine forgiveness of yourself, by yourself, because we are all part of the divine. We are the divine encased in a body. There's a piece of the divine in all of us, and we are just here to have these experiences, to learn, to grow, to accelerate, to ascend, and so we came here to learn things. And so forgive yourself for not always getting it right every time. So you're at some kind of a inflection point where, like, it's sort of like when in a tennis ball it hits and then it bounces. Like, that's the inflection point. So what kind of an angle does it come in at? What kind of a surface does it at? How big and how much it bounces? Okay, that's the inflection point. And so you're at a choice. This full moon is about making a choice about where that energy is going to shoot you out. You can choose to put like an English spin on it and just let it hit there and just sit there, or you can allow it to bounce into different directions. Where do you want it to go? So you have free will, courage, willpower, and change. This is in your solar plexus. This is in the very center of your being. What do you want? So forgive yourself and others if necessary, but really forgiving others is super easy once you learn how to forgive yourself. So I always suggest you start there. When you forgive yourself for being human, it's so easy to spot that everybody else is human too. So connect with the divine. Allow yourself to forgive and let go and release, because to allow the healing to come in. Set yourself free. You're at a choice. So I don't know what exactly this choice is, because it requires maybe long distance travel. It requires some more information, but it looks like it definitely requires you to allow the flow of the divine to come in to you. So let's just see what other kind of guidance we can get on that. So this will be about your thoughts. I want to remind you that this is an August video. So please, please, please go ahead and comment so that you could be in the drawing for a free video. And I know these are a little shorter and a little bit different than the ones I've been doing, but I was on vacation and I couldn't pull myself off the beach. I thought I was moving to Florida. I'm not moving to Florida this year, so I wanted as much beach time as I possibly could get. In fact, instead of moving to Florida, I find I am moving an hour north into more winter. Oh, spirit. It's just how it goes. So, but I'm excited about the change and the opportunity. So, it was just the way it went. All right, so here we go. So make sure you leave a comment. Let's see. All right. Oh, that was quick. It really was quick. Okay, let's see. thoughts, focusing on compassion. This is that forgiveness. This is forgiving yourself and forgiving others, focusing on the compassion for yourself. And also, as you're making this choice and decision, being aware that other people are also going through stuff. And so burning down the house on your way out is not necessarily important. It's not necessarily good for your overall growth and spirit and ascension, so try not to do that. And when I say on the way out of the house, this doesn't mean a breakup or anything. It could, but I mean whatever situation you're leaving behind. Just, someone's hurt you or whatever, be kind and compassionate. But also, I do want to say that you should always stand up for yourself. So you're open to a new adventure. So yeah, you're moving forward from something. You need to let something go. You're at this choice, this opportunity to try something new, to do something new, to hit that inflection point and go in a different direction. And understand that you're leaving a situation, be it a job, a relationship, maybe a friendship with somebody that's just not, whatever it is. Maybe you're actually physically moving. Just understand that there are people that are also learning lessons, and so try to be compassionate as they're working through their stuff. Oh yes, you have a new birth, guarded vitality. So in the heart space, this change that's coming, it's really important. And so, but it's like a seedling, and you need to protect it. You need to protect. Okay, so what if the change is that you're learning to heal and forgive yourself, and today you're like, yes, I can do that. I can forgive myself. I've got this. And then tomorrow something happens. You're like, well, I don't know if I can. Don't be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself as you move through this change, and understand it's just a seed that needs to be nurtured. It needs to be cared for. It needs to be protected from the winds and the storms. And we have restore and replenish. And so this is, I feel like you are making some kind of a major change. It could be that you are choosing to maybe a new way of eating or something like that. That's difficult, and you've made a decision. I'm going to release myself from these bad habits, and you're going to have fits and starts. So just protect yourself, restore and replenish. Understand that this is a seedling of a new start. Even though it's a full moon, it's definitely a seedling, and there's going to be ups and downs. And so you need to just have faith in the process. You need to protect this idea, this change, this growth, this opportunity. Protect your heart as you work through it. Protecting your heart does not mean guarding your heart and not letting anything or anyone in. It means protecting your heart by releasing and letting go and allowing the healing to flow in. Asking St. Michael to come and cut the cords of negative energy, and St. Raphael to come in and help with the healing process feels very important in this situation. All right, it might be that you're leaving a relationship, or and by relationship, it could again. I mean, this looks romantic for sure, with this intimacy card, but this is the actions. I also feel like when you release yourself, then you're allowing this to come in, because this is the action. So if you are guarding yourself and you're not letting anybody in, because you won't forgive, you won't allow yourself to make the choice to move forward, be passionate, be courageous, then you're blocking the intimacy from coming in, and you have sacred wisdom. Listen to your heart space. Listen, allow the divine consciousness to flow in. The wisdom is coming to you if you allow it. It'll help you to heal. It will help you to make a better choice. There are no wrong choices. There's just choices. But some choices are more move you in the direction you're supposed to go a little easier. It's in flow, right? So you can paddle upstream or you can paddle downstream. But eventually you're going to get where you need to go. Spirit always provides the opportunities to get you where you need to go. But it's a lot easier when you're in flow. And so spending time in meditation, listening to your heart space, allowing the healing to come in, being willing to be a little courageous and adventurous and try a new path. And so protecting your ideas and your thoughts and your feelings, yes, but have faith in the process and allow for growth. Don't cut yourself off. That's not protection. That's stagnation. So you have vital life force flows vibrantly through me. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life, Ruby. Okay, so something you're afraid of. This long distance travel, this big change, this new way of doing things, this new way of seeing things, right? There's a big choice to be made. Try to be adventurous about it. Try to look at how exciting it is. And so Ruby is all about, it's very root chakra, so it's security, and it allows the flow all the way up of the energy, and really open your whole self to the experience. Don't block it by hanging on to anger, regret. You know, we all do stuff. We all make choices, and sometimes it makes our life take a detour. We always get where we're supposed to go. So allow Spirit to guide you. You can do this. You can do this. All right, Gemini, be sure to leave a comment, and we will chat soon. You take care.